In today's video, I'm gonna continue our Autodesk AutoCAD series of videos, and today is our fourth tutorial of explaining Autodesk AutoCAD. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining how to deal with XREFs so you can insert many AutoCAD files in one file, so they will be like links in one file. And then I'm gonna be explaining the XCLIP command so you can deal with a portion of your XREF. And then I'm gonna go ahead and explain the X-lines to show you how to make projection lines for your sections or elevations. And then I'll explain the viewports so you can have multiple views in one AutoCAD file. And then I'll quickly show you how to use the wipeout command. So for that, let's jump into screen recording to show you how to do that. Welcome back to Tips with Mona. My name is Mona Abu Fayyad. I'm an architect and a designer. On this platform, I explain some architectural and designing content. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notifications bell on so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. But for now, let's start. So let's say that we're gonna create an elevation from this townhouse that I have. So here I have a townhouse. This is the ground floor and I have a first floor right here. All right. And of course I have a ready elevation here, but let's pretend that we don't have this one. Okay, so I'll create a new AutoCAD file. I'll match the units. So if I have meters here, I'll make the units meters in this file as well. Let's check the units in this file. I'll type U and enter, so it's meters here. I'll close it and go back to my new file, type U and to change the units to meters. I'll hit OK. So now I have the units in meters. Now I'll show you how to use the XREF command. XREF is a command that will allow you to link your ready AutoCAD files into your current AutoCAD new file. So I'll show you the XREF command. You can enter it by typing XR on your keyboard and then hit enter. A window will appear. This window will show you the list of files that are linked to your current file. So here we have our current file itself. If you want to add more, you can click here on the attached DWG. You can go to your target file. I'll go there. This is my target file. I'll just copy the path and then I'll paste it here. Okay, I'll link my ground floor right now. Open. I'll hit OK and specify it on screen. So I'll specify it somewhere here. So now, as you can see, it's right here. So now we have a reference file right here. I can easily detach it from here or bind it. Okay, so if you detach it, it will be removed from your file. Like that. I'll Ctrl Z. If you right click and then bind it, you will find that you're losing the path of this XREF and it will be only on this file. So let's try that. I'll bind it. Okay, so when I bound it, it shows me that it's just like a block. It's not an XREF anymore. So it's not taken from a reference file anymore. It's like done on this new file. And it's not appearing right here because now it belongs to the main file, which is this current file. So I'll just undo. And I'll still have it here. One thing you need to know about XREFs that if you right click and then edit XREF in place or open XREF and then edit it and then save, it will change the original file of the XREF. And another thing that you need to know, if you open your original file of the XREF and modify anything here, it will ask you to reload here because it will change. And if you close the file and then open it again, the changes will be applied automatically on this file. So let me try to show you something. I'll go to my ground floor and I'll try to do a random thing. I'll try just to draw a polyline right here. and then I'll Ctrl S to save it, and then I'll go back to my original file. In my original file, I'll hold this one, the ground floor, and then right click and then reload, and the line will show. So now I'll just close this one. You can always enter it by typing XR enter. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something about the layers. I'll go to the layer properties. I'll just expand it a little bit. I'll go right here to the XREF. We have like layers for the XREF. So now I entered that, and it will show you the XREF layers. So now these are the layers of my XREF. You can change them. You can change the colors maybe, or the style from here. Just close it. And now I'll link the first floor as well. I'll show you that. XR enter. I'll attach it from here, and I'll just double click here, enter, and I'll put it right above it so we can draw an elevation. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what if I want to show less of this XREF. What if I have the landscape, or maybe if I have something that I don't want to see? For that, you can use the command XCLIP. Basically, it will trim your XREFs or your images or your PDFs if you insert them in a very easy and functional way. I'll just type XC for XCLIP, enter. I'll select what I want to trim, like that, and I'll select new boundary. I'll select rectangular, and I'll start drawing the area of what I want to show. Let's see that I want to show this without the boundary of the plot limit. So see, now it's like that. But this is not really trimming, it's just hiding. It's just creating clipping. So whenever you want, you can just drag to show more, or maybe you can create new clipping boundary, or you can just easily remove it from here. Remove clipping from here. So this is the original extent. For example, let's say that you're drawing a section right here. Alright, this is my section line. Let's pretend that this is my section line, and this down part is confusing me. For that, I'm gonna use my XCLIP XC, and then I'm gonna select it to like show just the part that I want to see. So just crop it to see this part. This is very functional, and it's very important. Now let's say that we want to start drawing the elevation or section. For that, you will need projection lines. You can use these lines, but this is not really functional. It will take lots of time. For that, I'd like to use a command called XLINE, which is XL, which is called XLINE. And then you can choose if you want vertical or horizontal lines. If you want vertical lines, you'll just hit V, enter. If you want horizontal lines, you will hit H, enter. So in this case, we want, of course, vertical lines. I'll just type V, enter, and it will give me vertical lines. So for that, you can just start selecting the walls from here, and then you can then go back and select horizontal lines to define your slab. And then you can just start offsetting. Offset, like, what is the slab? Is it 0.3 meters? You can just offset 0.3. And then what is the clear height? You can offset, like, let's say 3 meters, and so on. This is very functional in the sections and in the elevations. Let's say that we already have the elevation and we just want to make sure that it is correct. Let's try that. I really don't know if these drawings are correct. Okay, so let's type XR to insert our elevation. I'll bring the main facade. Alright, I'll put it right here. I'll try to match it. I'll try to check. I think it should be from here. Yeah, so I'll just hit XL enter and then V enter to see if the walls are matching. I'll just choose my first wall. Yes, it is matching, obviously, because this was my reference point. And then I'll see if this wall is shown. And then the last one, which is this one. Let's select these lines, right click, draw order, send to back to see if these are matching. Let me see, this one is okay, matching, this one is okay, this one's okay, this one's okay. So this elevation looks like it is matching. I don't have enough information to see if this drawing is really correct, but yeah, it seems like it is matching. All the walls are matching. And what did I use to make sure that it is matching? My X-lines and my XREFs. Now, let's say that you have many plans and you're tired of zooming out and zooming in, zooming out and in to see if your ground floor is matching your elevation and so on. This is a long process. So to avoid that and to avoid confusion, because when you have many plans, it will be so confusing for you to like link like the 50th floor with your elevation, which is down. Okay, for that I'm gonna show you a very useful command. This command is called viewport. All right, you can enter it by typing viewport. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, and this window will appear to you. You can select from here how many windows you want to see. Let's say that I want to see 2 vertical windows. I'll hit OK. See, now I have 2 windows. It's just like having 2 screens. I'll zoom in into my first floor on this viewport, and on the other one I'll zoom into my elevation. Okay, so now here I have my plan, here I have my elevation. Let's say that we don't have these X lines, I'll just delete them. And then let's say that I want to work on this elevation. Okay, for that I'm gonna show you how easy it is. I'll get into my XLINE command, vertical line, and whatever I draw here, it will show here. So this line, because it's continuous, because it is XLINE, it will reach all the way through the file. You will see that it is shown. No need to zoom in and out. You already have 2 views right now. So this line is showing right here and here. See, if I zoom out, it's reaching all the way down. So this is a very useful command. You can also use it for different purposes, but this is how I'd like to use it. If you want to get out of your viewport, you can easily go back to your command viewport and then select single. In the single view, it will show you only 1 window. Enter, and now I went back to my original single view. Okay, now I'm gonna show you another command. It is the wipeout. I'm gonna show you the wipeout command. Wipe out. Okay, so the wipeout command will allow you to just hide stuff. So this command will be used whenever you have important lines but you don't really want to delete them because they are important but they are maybe confusing the reader or something. Then you can always use the wipe out. So you can just type wipe out and then you can draw the shape that you want. So this was the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So this was the end of our 4th tutorial of explaining Autodesk AutoCAD. If you want me to explain anything else about AutoCAD or any other architectural or designing topic, just mention that in the comment section below. But for now, please don't forget to repeat this series of videos to get the maximum information of this series. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notifications bell on. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.